Hello student, welcome to the lecture series of STLD. After understanding the concept of multiplexer, in today's lecture we will discuss what is demultiplexer. Okay, so action or operation of a demultiplexer is opposite to that of multiplexer. As inverse to that demultiplexer is one to many circuit. Okay, we have seen multiplexer in previous lecture. It is many to one. It means that it has number of inputs and only single output. Okay, demultiplexer is opposite to that. Demultiplexer has only one output and number of inputs. Okay, so with the use of demultiplexer, the binary data input can be bypassed to one of its many output data lines. Okay, so the formal definition for demultiplexer is it is a combinational logic circuit that receives single input and transmit the same information over 2 into n possible output lines. Okay, so what happens in 2 is to 1 multiplexer? This 2 can be written as 2 raised to the power 1. That means 1 selection line. Okay, if multiplexer is 4 is to 1, this 4 can be written as 2 raised to the power 2. This 2 means this multiplexer contains 2 selection line. And if multiplexer is 8 is to 1, that means 2 raised to the power 3. That means it contains 3 selection line. Okay, likewise in demultiplexer, if multiplexer is 1 is to 2, again this 2 can be written as 2 raised to the power 1. That means 1 is to 2 demultiplexer contains how many selection lines? Only one selection line. Okay, now if demultiplexer is 1 is to 4, this 4 can be written as 2 raised to the power 2. That means again 1 is to 4 multiplexer contains how many selection lines? 2 selection line. Okay, likewise 1 is to 8 multiplexer, 2 raised to the power 3. That means there are 3 selection line. Okay, this is the concept of demultiplexer. How many selection lines are there and how they work. Okay, now let's see block diagram for 1 is to 4 demultiplexer. 1 is to 4 demultiplexer, that means it has only single input and 4 output. Let's say y0, y1, y2 and y3. In 1 is to 4 multiplexer, demultiplexer, how many selection lines are there? 2 selection line. Okay, so here 2 selection lines, that is S1 and S0. Okay, so from these output lines, only one output can be selected at a time, and this selection is depends on this selection line. Okay, so I hope you understand the concept of demultiplexer. Next, we have to write a VHDL code for 1 is to 4 demultiplexer. Okay, so this demultiplexer has single input, 4 outputs and 2 selection line. Okay, so before writing VHDL code, we will draw a truth table for this demultiplexer. Okay, so truth table for 1 is to 4 demultiplexer is as follows. It has 2 selection lines, that is S0 and S1. 2 selection lines, that means there are 4 possible combinations, that is 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. Outputs are y3, y2, y1 and y0. If selection line is 0 0, then which output line will be activated? Y0. Okay, so output Y0 will be 1 and others will be 0. Okay, likewise if selection line is 0 1, then output line Y1 will be activated. That means Y1 will be high, that means 1, and all other output lines are low, that means 0. If selection line is 1 0, then again which output line will be activated? Y2. Okay, so we can write it as 1, that means Y2 is high or active now. Okay, and all others are 0. If selection line is 1 1, then which output line is activated? That is 1 1 and all others are 0. Y3 line will be activated. Okay, so this is the truth table for 1:4 demultiplexer. There are 2 selection lines, that's why 4 combination, and from these 4 outputs only one output will be selected at a time, and selected output can be written as high or 1. Okay, now VHDL code for this demultiplexer. Again we have to declare entity. Name of entity is demux is. Now we have to specify all our input and output ports. Okay, so there is single input, so I write here I colon input because it is input type of port, and data type associated with it is bit. Then we have 2 selection lines, that is S0 and S1. Okay, as we have seen in the previous lecture, we can name it as single variable, that is S or cell. So here I am writing single variable S. It is again input type of port. Data type is bit, but bit vector because it is 2 bit of data. Okay, so 1 down to 0. What is vector? What is 1 down to 0? We will see in detail in the second unit. Then Y is the output port. So Y out bit vector, it is 3 down to 0. You can write it as 0 to 3. That means Y0, Y1, Y2 and Y3. After that we have to end our entity. So end name of entity is demux. Okay. After that we have to write architecture. So architecture followed by the name of architecture. Here I am giving name of my architecture is arc demux of name of your entity, that is again demux is. Begin. Then we have to write process. Inside the process we have to write all our changing inputs, that is I and S. Then begin and then case. Name of my case is S is. So when selection lines are 0 0, then which input line is activated? Y0. Okay, that means Y0 is 1. When it is 0 0, then Y0 will be assigned to 1, Y1 will assign to 0, Y2 will assign to 0 and Y3 also assigned to 0. Okay, because only Y0 is now active or high, that's why Y0 is assigned to 1 and all others output lines are 0 or low. Then when selection line is 0 1, then Y0 is assigned to 0. When selection line is 0 1, okay, that time Y1 is active and all others are deactive, that means all others are 0, that's why Y0 is assigned to 0. So when selection line is 0 1, Y0 is assigned to 0, Y1 is assigned to 1, Y2 is again assigned to 0 and Y3 is also 0. Okay, when selection line is 1 0, then Y0 is assigned to 0, Y1 is assigned to 0, and when selection line is 1 0, your Y2 is high and active. Okay, so your Y2 is assigned to 1. So Y2 is assigned to 1 and Y3 is 0. Okay, so when both the selection lines are high, that is 1 1, that time Y0 is 0, Y1 is 0, Y2 is 0 and this time Y3 is active, that means Y3 is 1. Okay, after that we have to end our case, that is end case. Then we have to end process and then end architecture, that means name of architecture. Okay, So this is all about the 1:4 demultiplexer. Okay, this is 1:4 demultiplexer, single input, 4 outputs. Okay, 4 outputs, that means 2 raised to the power 2, and this raised to the power 2 means 2 selection lines. That why 2 selection line, that is S0 and S1. Now truth table is like this: 2 selection line, that's why there are 4 possible combination. If 0 0, Y0 will be activated. If 0 1, Y1 will be activated. If 1 0, Y2 will be active, and if 1 1, Y3 will active. Okay, then we have to declare entity, name of entity, then port. Inside the port we have to specify all our input and output ports, and end entity. After that we have to write a code for architecture. So architecture keyword followed by name of architecture of entity. Okay, your entity name must be same as the entity of your design. Okay, now entity of my design is Dmux. That's why here again I am using name Dmux. Is begin process. Inside the process we have to mention all our changing inputs, that is I and S. I means single input है, that's why I, and S means S1 and S0. Then begin case, S is the name of your case, is, and here we are listing all our selection statements or selection lines. Then end case, end process, and end architecture. Next is we have to write a VHDL code for 1:8 demultiplexer using behavioral model. Okay, now 1:8 demultiplexer. This 8 can be written as 2 raised to the power 3. That means 1 input, 8 output, and 3 selection line. Okay, so block diagram is like this: 1:8 demultiplexer, single input, 0 to 7, that means 8 output, and 3 selection lines, that is S2, S1, and S0. Okay, now truth table for this demultiplexer: 3 selection lines, that means there are 8 possible combinations from 0 to 7. Okay, now if all selection lines are 0 0 0, that means Y0 will be active. Okay, so your Y0 will be 1 and all other output lines will be 0, that means deactive or low. Okay, now when selection line is 0 0 1, it means that your Y0 is 0 but your Y1 is 1, because this time Y1 is active output line. Okay, and all others are 0. Likewise, when 0 1 0, it means that Y2 will be 1 and all others are 0. When 0 1 1, it means that Y3 is 1 and all others are 0. Okay, so when 1 0 0, okay, now decimal value of 1 0 0 is 4. It means that output line 4, that is Y4, will be active and all other line will be 0. Then 1 0 1, all others are 0. Y5 is 1. For 1 1 0, now again decimal value of 1 1 0 is 6. So output line 6 will be active and all others are 0. And the last one, that is 1 1 1, all are 0 and Y7 will be 1. Okay, now VHDL code for this truth table or for this 1:8 demultiplexer: entity, name of entity is Dmux, is port. First port is I, that is input type of port, data type is bit. Then second port is S. Okay, because there are 3 selection lines, S0, S1 and S2. We can return it as single variable, that is S in. Now this selection variable S has 3 bit of data. Okay, so bit underscore vector 2 down to 0, that means 0 to 2, and Y is the output port. Okay, there are 7 output lines, Y0 to 8 output lines, Y0 to Y7. We can return it as again single variable, that is Y. Out bit vector 7 down to 0 and after that we have to end our entity, that is end demux. Okay, then next we have to write the architecture. So architecture followed by the name of architecture, of name of entity is, then keyword begin, then we have to write process. Inside the process we always mention our changing inputs, that is I and S, then again begin, and now we have to list out all our selection cases. Okay, so for that here I am using case keyword. Name of case is S is. So when selection lines are 0 0 0, then y0 will assign to 1, and all others are, that is y1, y2 up to y7 will assign to 0. Okay, likewise when selection line is 0 0 1, it means that y0 is 0, y1 will be 1, and from y2 to y7 all other output lines are 0. Okay, so when selection line is 0 1 0, when selection line is 0 1 0, y0 is 0, y1 is 0, and now y2 will be 1. Okay, and after that from y3 to y7 all are assigned to 0. Okay, so when 0 1 1, y0 is 0, y1 is 0, y2 is again 0, and now y3 will be activated. So y3 will be assigned to 1, and from y4 to y7 will assign to 0. Okay, then 1, when selection line is 1 0 0, y0 to y3 all selection lines are deactive or low. That means all selection lines are assigned to 0, and y4 will be assigned to 1. After that y5, y6 and y7 are also assigned to 0. Okay, then when selection line is 1 0 1, y0 to y4 all selection lines are deactive, only y5 will be active, that means it is assigned to 1, then y6 is assigned to 0, and y7 is again assigned to 0. Okay, then when selection line is 1 0 1, that means y0 to y5 all output lines are low, only y6 output line is high, and y7 is also low. Then when selection lines are all 1, that means output lines y0 to y6 all are deactive, that means they are assigned to 0, and only output line 7, that is y7, is assigned to 1. Okay, and then we have to end our case. So end case, end process, and end architecture. So end, and after that name of architecture. Okay, so this way we have to write a VHDL code for demultiplexer by using behavioral model.